one.
So it's the second Monday in October, which means it's Christopher Columbus Day. So here's some stuff that I was brought up in school to believe. Point number one, Christopher Columbus was Italian. Wrong. He was probably Genoese, according to most popular consensus. Point number two, he thought that the world was round when everyone else thought it was flat. You couldn't get more wrong. Everybody on the planet had known that it was round for probably thousands of years, and the circumference of it had been relatively guessed at since the time of Ptolemy. Another point, people think that Columbus discovered America. I'm not even going to get into how wrong that is. That's absurd beyond all belief. He had been born in a time when the route to the eastern trade in Asia was diminishing, and so governments around his area were starting to spend more time and money looking for a sea route to the west. So he was able to get Spain to pay for all this shit, and then he sailed over to try to look for, again, nobody really knows. Most people think he was looking for India. Some people claim China, which based on knowledge of the area would make more sense, and some people even claim he was looking for Japan. When he reached the New World, he met some people there who were really friendly. He even sent back a letter to the king saying, I found these people, they're naked as children, they're as pure as the driven snow, they're so friendly, they'll trade anything with you. If I had 50 good men, I could rule them in any way you want. And he started naturally moving along the different landmasses and islands and setting flags in and claiming the place for Spain. I believe on his third voyage, he was finally installed the dictator of Hispaniola, which would be modern day Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And he set up to do what any dictator would do. He set the natives down to the mines, and he cut off their noses if they were found stealing, and he cut off their hands if they did it twice. He was a sick guy. And eventually he was actually returned to Spain in chains because some of the Europeans there were so disgusted with the way he behaved that even they couldn't abide it. Upon returning, he was thrown into prison, as far as the story goes, and then upon appeal, the king was gracious enough to return to him his wealth, if not his dictatorship, and that's how the story goes. We all celebrate this guy, it's great.
Okay, that was good. Last thing, no, that was...
It actually sounds pretty bad. So in this country, we celebrate Columbus Day because for some reason we imagine that he alone forged the path to this place that people probably already knew existed. Some places in this country, like in South Dakota, celebrate National Native American Day instead because they realize that he was kind of a twisted dude and they don't want to think about him. So really, we ought to either abolish the holiday altogether, or we should start celebrating it as National Murder Day. Cheers.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe!